Hey everyone, welcome back to our Stoic channel. Today we're diving into the profound wisdom of Stoicism with a focus on a concept that might surprise you: apathy. Join me as we explore how the Stoics viewed apathy not as indifference, but as a powerful path to inner peace. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. We often find ourselves caught up in a whirlwind of emotions, reacting impulsively to external circumstances. However, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a powerful antidote to this turmoil: the concept of apathy. Contrary to its modern connotations of indifference, apathy, as understood by the Stoics, is about maintaining a calm and composed demeanor in the face of life's challenges. It is about achieving a state of inner peace by not allowing disturbing emotions to control us. Here are 15 key points to help you understand and apply the Stoic concept of apathy in your life. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets to mastering your emotions and finding lasting tranquility in a chaotic world. Lesson 1. Emotional resilience. Apathy is not about suppressing emotions, but about developing the resilience to withstand them without being overwhelmed. Apathy, as understood by the Stoics, is often misconstrued as a suppression of emotions or a cold indifference. However, at its core, apathy is about cultivating emotional resilience, the ability to withstand the storms of emotion without being swept away by them. Imagine a tree standing tall in a fierce storm. The tree does not resist the wind, nor does it allow itself to be uprooted. Instead, it bends and sways, adapting to the forces around it, while remaining firmly rooted in the ground. Similarly, apathy teaches us to be like that tree, flexible yet grounded, able to weather the emotional storms of life without losing our inner stability. Developing emotional resilience does not mean becoming numb or unfeeling. It means acknowledging our emotions, understanding their roots, and choosing how to respond to them in a way that aligns with our values and goals. It is about recognizing that emotions are transient and often unreliable guides to action. By cultivating emotional resilience, we become better equipped to face life's challenges with a sense of calmness and clarity. We learn to respond to difficult situations with wisdom and compassion, rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or anger. In this way, apathy becomes a powerful tool for achieving inner peace and leading a more fulfilling life. Lesson 2. Calmness in adversity. It involves facing adversity with a sense of calmness and composure rather than succumbing to fear or anger. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, and how we respond to it can make all the difference. Stoicism teaches us to face adversity with a sense of calmness and composure, rather than allowing ourselves to be overwhelmed by fear or anger. Imagine a ship navigating through a stormy sea. The crew must remain calm and composed, steering the ship with precision and focus to safely reach its destination. Similarly, in the face of life's storms, we must cultivate a calm and composed mindset to navigate through challenges effectively. Calmness in adversity does not mean denying or ignoring the difficulties we face. Instead, it involves acknowledging the reality of the situation while maintaining a sense of inner peace. It means approaching challenges with a clear and rational mind, free from the distortions of fear or anger. By practicing calmness in adversity, we can respond to challenges more effectively. We can make decisions based on reason rather than emotion, leading to more positive outcomes. Moreover, maintaining composure in difficult situations sets an example for others, inspiring them to also face adversity with courage and resilience. In essence, calmness in adversity is not about avoiding or suppressing emotions, but about facing challenges with a sense of equanimity and inner strength. It is a key aspect of the Stoic path to inner peace, helping us to navigate through life's difficulties with grace and resilience. Lesson 3. Freedom from external influences. Apathy allows us to free ourselves from being swayed by external circumstances, enabling us to maintain our inner peace. In the pursuit of inner peace, one of the greatest challenges we face is the tendency to be swayed by external circumstances. The Stoic concept of apathy offers a powerful solution to this challenge by teaching us to free ourselves from the influence of external events. Imagine a kite soaring in the sky, its movement dictated by the wind. If the wind is strong, the kite is carried high. If it is weak, the kite may struggle to stay aloft. Similarly, when we allow external circumstances to dictate our emotions and actions, we become like the kite, at the mercy of forces beyond our control. Apathy, however, offers us the freedom to detach ourselves from these external influences. It teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and responses, rather than on what is beyond our control. By cultivating this inner freedom, we can maintain our inner peace, even in the midst of chaos. Freedom from external influences does not mean turning a blind eye to the world around us. It means recognizing that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. It means choosing to respond with wisdom and equanimity, rather than reacting impulsively based on external circumstances. By freeing ourselves from external influences, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not dependent on external events. We can navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, knowing that our peace of mind comes from within, rather than from external sources. Lesson 4. Focus on what you can control. It teaches us to focus on what is within our control, such as our thoughts and actions, rather than on external events. In life, we often find ourselves grappling with circumstances beyond our control: the weather, other people's actions, or unforeseen events. The Stoic principle of apathy reminds us to direct our focus to what we can control: our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Imagine you are driving a car on a busy highway. You can control how you steer the car, how fast you drive, and when you change lanes. However, you cannot control the traffic, the weather, or the behavior of other drivers. By focusing on what you can control your driving, you can navigate safely and effectively through the chaos around you. Similarly, in life, we can choose to focus on what is within our control: our own thoughts, actions, and responses to external events. This does not mean ignoring or denying the existence of external factors, but rather recognizing that our power lies in how we choose to react to them. By focusing on what we can control, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and empowerment. We can make conscious choices that align with our values and goals, rather than being buffeted by the winds of circumstance. This shift in focus allows us to approach life's challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Lesson 5. Acceptance of impermanence. Apathy involves accepting the impermanent nature of things, recognizing that change is a constant in life. One of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the acceptance of impermanence, the recognition that all things, including our own lives, are subject to change. Apathy, in the Stoic sense, involves embracing this impermanence and learning to find peace within it. Imagine a river flowing steadily, its waters constantly changing and evolving. Just as the river flows, so too does life, constantly in flux, never staying the same. Apathy teaches us to accept this reality of impermanence and to find serenity in the knowledge that change is a natural part of life. Acceptance of impermanence does not mean resigning ourselves to fate or passively accepting whatever comes our way. Rather, it means recognizing that change is inevitable and learning to adapt to it with grace and resilience. It means letting go of our attachment to things staying the same and embracing the ebb and flow of life. By accepting impermanence, we can free ourselves from the anxiety and fear that often accompany change. We can learn to appreciate the beauty of each moment, knowing that it is fleeting. This acceptance allows us to live more fully in the present, cherishing each experience and embracing the ever-changing nature of life. Lesson 6. Detachment from material possessions. It encourages us to detach ourselves from material possessions and external success, which are subject to change and loss. In a world that often equates success and happiness with material possessions, the Stoic principle of apathy offers a refreshing perspective. Apathy teaches us to detach ourselves from our attachment to material possessions and external success. recognizing that these things are transient and ultimately do not bring lasting fulfillment. Imagine a person who places great importance on owning the latest gadgets, fashionable clothes, or luxurious cars. While these possessions may bring temporary pleasure, they are ultimately subject to change and loss. Apathy encourages us to look beyond material possessions and seek deeper sources of meaning and fulfillment. Detachment from material possessions does not mean living a life of austerity or deprivation. Rather, it means recognizing that possessions are external to our true selves and do not define our worth or identity. By detaching ourselves from the pursuit of material wealth, we can free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that often accompany it. By embracing apathy and detaching ourselves from material possessions, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances. We can learn to appreciate the simple joys of life and focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our values, and our inner growth. Lesson 7. Mindful response. Apathy teaches us to respond to situations mindfully rather than reacting impulsively based on our emotions. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to react impulsively to situations, especially when emotions run high. The Stoic concept of apathy encourages us to take a step back and respond to situations mindfully, rather than reacting based on our immediate emotions. Imagine a potter shaping clay on a wheel. The potter does not rush or act impulsively. Instead, they work with care and precision, shaping the clay into a beautiful form. Similarly, apathy teaches us to approach life's challenges with mindfulness and intention, rather than reacting impulsively based on our emotions. Mindful response involves pausing before reacting, taking a moment to consider the situation from a rational perspective, and then choosing the most appropriate course of action. It means recognizing our emotions without being controlled by them and responding in a way that aligns with our values and goals. By practicing mindful response, we can avoid unnecessary conflicts, make better decisions, and maintain our inner peace. We can break free from the cycle of reacting impulsively to external events and instead respond thoughtfully and intentionally. Mindful response is a key aspect of the Stoic path to inner peace, helping us to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and grace. Lesson 8. Inner freedom. It leads to a sense of inner freedom, as we are no longer enslaved by our desires and aversions. One of the central teachings of Stoicism is the idea of inner freedom, the freedom that comes from being in control of our own minds and emotions. Apathy plays a crucial role in cultivating this inner freedom by freeing us from the tyranny of our desires and aversions. Imagine a person who is constantly driven by their desires, the desire for wealth, fame, or approval from others. This person is not truly free, as they are constantly seeking external validation and are enslaved by their desires. Apathy teaches us to detach ourselves from these desires and aversions, freeing us from their grip. Inner freedom, as taught by Stoicism, is not about being indifferent or apathetic towards life. Instead, it is about being able to choose our own path, free from the influence of external forces. It is about recognizing that true freedom comes from within, and that we have the power to choose how we respond to the world around us. By cultivating inner freedom through apathy, we can live more authentically and in alignment with our values. We can break free from the chains of external expectations and societal pressures, and instead live according to our own principles and beliefs. This sense of inner freedom is the key to true peace and fulfillment, and is the ultimate goal of the Stoic path to inner peace. In conclusion, the Stoic concept of apathy offers a powerful framework for navigating the complexities of life with grace and wisdom. By cultivating a sense of inner peace and resilience, we can lead a more fulfilling and virtuous life, guided by reason and moral virtue. Thank you for watching and exploring the Stoic path to inner peace with me. Remember, by embracing the Stoic principles of apathy, we can cultivate a calm and composed mindset that empowers us to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Stoic insights. Until next time, stay Stoic, stay peaceful. Take care.